Hey everybody, Asher here, back with some more Hearthstone, where today we're going to be doing the Tavern Brawl Top 2, which has been very fun and interesting so far. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to cut a video before today, but you can see by 8 wins I've been playing this quite a lot. It's very simple. You pick 2 cards, your entire deck is those 2 cards. So other than Miss Kitty coming over here to say hello, we're going to be going through a few different decks or styles here. Not so much to be like, this is how you win, but it's fun. There's a lot of different varieties, different choices. I'm going to, like I said, there's some really good combos out there. I'm not necessarily going to show like the greatest, best, but some ones I've had interesting. Starting with this one. Let's go ahead and get started.
Watch your back.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, so once again, you're playing essentially in this challenge with multiple cards here of just 2 types. So there's some pretty big stack combos you can get. There's a lot of like mech warper shenanigans, but one thing that I've had some success with at least is playing Desert Camel, at least as long as your opponent's not playing 1-drops. Which if they are, but the idea here is to combo with Zealous Initiate, who's just a little body by himself, but if you can get a bunch of them on the board, things work out very well. Now I've seen some burn rogues, I've seen some essentially, let's call them fatigue rogues that just try and get you to draw out your whole hand here. Well, just is playing a little bit into that, but the idea is that I have creatures over here. This 4 health tends to be problematic for some things, and here is some mech warper shenanigans. This is exactly what I was talking about, so I don't necessarily have board clear to deal with this, and I didn't grab a second Desert Camel, so that's really unlucky. So we'll see what we get out of this. We'll just go face with you. Like I said, one of the things you'll see a lot of people play, including Van Beef here, is more Mech Warpers because you can just infinitely cycle those out. Mech Warper, Iron Sensei, very nice. And see, this is part of the fun of the challenge. And some people say, oh no, I lost real quick, but the games like this go super fast in a hurry. You don't always get the best draws. But see, here we go. We're just going to concede. We're going to do it again because we got Iron Sensei all to hell. We didn't get Desert Camels quite like we wanted to. And these guys are just going to be pretty much too big for my stuff to deal with.
Well fought.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, next game up is Druid, where we're playing Innervate and Ragnaros the Fire Lord. And we've actually hit a really good start here. We can actually play a turn 1 Rag. Now, what does that mean for the rest of the game? I don't know. A lot of mages I've seen have been playing some form of Mana Worm followed by something else, so that's exactly what this is. We'll show this deck in just a little bit. There's a few options. Mana Worm Arcane Missile seems to be the strongest, but Mana Worm Mirror Image is also good. So there's Rag. Hopefully Rag hits face. I mean, well, I'm fine with either. I meant to say the creature, which good, but for some reason, face. So turn 1 Ragnaros, we have an Innervate, we have the hero power also can be really good depending on what kind of decks you face as well. But like I said, the resolutions for these games are really fast to a point. And now he's got to decide, does he want Arcane Missiles, hope for RNG to be in his favor? Because he's going to have to whittle this Rag down very slowly. Well, not that slowly now. Alright. So there's a second Innervate, which means if we get a Rag soon, we'll be in business. But if he can flood the board with a bunch of little guys, his Rags become less strong. But of course, the side note of that is I have a turn 1 Ragnaros. And all he needs to do here is to hit this. Okay, didn't get Skill Stone in there. Alright, so this is possibly now it is guaranteed to live 1 more turn. And that's just some RNG that worked in my favor that time. So we have a turn 4 Ragnaros as well, so we can replace this right away. He's spent his whole hand. But yeah, like I said, the interesting balance part of this challenge is, can you work with like a 2-card deck building? There's a lot of combos out there you can get, and some of them pretty strong. I did try Innervate Deathwing Dragonlord, and it was just too slow. So we'll see. This is probably going to hit Ragnaros twice. Oh, it only needed him once. That's right. Because he's on 4 mana now. Well, fortunately for me, I have multiple innervates for multiple cats. Second rag. There we go. It went from very unlikely to him impossible for him to deal with that on one card. But at least we get a ping and some armor with this as well. So all I gotta do is find another Ragnaros in 2 turns. There we go. Next turn's looking good. Next turn's looking real good. The Ragnaros is on fire today. But yeah, like I said, this has been a brawl that's been talked about quite a bit by people in the community. There's a lot of like good combos, good plays you can make and everything like that. But I think just one of the more interesting things is that it's just pretty much deck building in its purest sense. It's like, okay, can your 2 cards beat somebody else's 2 cards? Let's see if we can get Rag, one of them to go to face. There we go. Good Rag! Alright. By the way, this brawl is also really good because the games are generally very fast, and you can get a lot of quests knocked out. So level 49. Did we get anything for that? Oh, ooh, Golden Iron Bark Protector.
I must protect the wild. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, this next one's more for just a little bit of fun. Of course, it's always brawl, so it's always fun. The 2 cards that are listed in the opening, or like in the picture for the art of this challenge, are Acidic Swamp Ooze and Hellfire. Which I think someone said on Reddit, hey, that counteracts pretty much directly something, or like the Mech Warper shenanigans that a lot of people do, but we're getting, alright, Coldlight Oracle. Is he seriously going to just try and mill me here? So, innervate Coldlight, innervate Coldlight. Fascinating. And he's just going to be able to draw every single thing out, isn't he? This is great! This is great to see. We can just sit back and watch for a long time, and one more Coldlight just for fun. Alright, so he knows what I have now. Is he going to be able to go the whole distance here? Is what I want to know. So I don't need the life tap here. Alright, so we're down 15 cards each. Hello! I'm an Acidic Swamp Ooze. See, this is just like Mill Druid. It's fun. Not as effective as Mill Rogue, to be honest, but he's gonna sure as hell try, isn't he? So another Coldlight. Can he grab another Innervate?
My hand is too full.
It's a really good strategy. Because even if I Hellfire, he's possibly going to be able to replenish his hand right away.
My hand is too full.
Let's play another one. I just want to see how this plays out. Because he's not going to be able to fatigue me right away. But he's going to be way ahead on the fatigue battle.
My hand is too full.
So, the game was false advertising. This does not beat aggro Coldlight. Alright, let's just do it here. Yay. Look, I'm at 7 health. Not so bad.
My hand is too full.
So pretty much I'll just kill myself at this point. Alright, we've seen enough. Alright, I can't say for sure how this one's going to work here, so I just realized I was just staring at the screen for a little bit. But we do have... okay, we actually have a different deck. I've faced a bunch of Mech Warper decks, so of course never when I'm playing Hellfire or anything like that. But let's see here, one of his cards is Arcane Shot, and one of his cards is Brave Archer. Interesting. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put our Selfless Heroes out. I could have possibly countered with... Reinforce, but we'll see. I mean, the idea is to drop Steward of Darkshire and then have good things here, but I think his plan is just going to be to go face. Which, if that's the case, that's the case.
Is that it?
Let's see if we can out-damage this combo. Because the idea, at least in theory, is that a Brave Archer, you get a bunch of them out and you can just deal a bunch of damage if your hand's empty. Let's see, now we're forcing him to clear, so that's nice.
Back to your homes. Nothing scared. Is that it? Accept
So question becomes, are we going to be able to outlast him? I found some of these minions to be really good, but like I said, there's been some games where it's really funny. Some people put out some interesting decks, some people just literally net deck, and it's Tavern Brawl, so it doesn't really matter very much. Oh, is he actually going to be able to get the big one out? No. But I've had people like rope on this one too, just to be a dick, and that's just sad. But that's Hearthstone, I guess, right?
You asked for it.
Alright, so Man of War, Arcane Missiles going first. We're going to see if we can get 2 Mana Worms out, possibly 3.
Hello.
There we go. So that's a good first few turns, assuming this person is not playing a bunch of whirlwinds. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, the idea behind this one is just to be very aggressive, buff up your creatures. There's some slower decks that come into play, but it seems like everyone's either playing things too fast or a bunch of things with Mech Warper. Oh, this is Armorsmith Whirlwind or Armorsmith Revenge. Alright, I actually faced a match like this yesterday. Except I was playing Armorsmith Whirlwind. And I ended up losing on fatigue. Even though I was able to get my health up super high. And that's because my opponent was able to just kind of manage the board. So there's Whirlwind. Alright, so Whirlwind again. Oh good, double Arcane Missiles. So we're definitely not playing this Mana Worm now. And all we're going to do at this rate is just try and... Oh, he conceded, okay. Yeah, what my strategy was to try and hold out and get like 3 Armor Smiths and 3 Whirlwinds out in the same turn. And that tended to work out.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Alright, this last one, I honestly have no idea if it's going to be any good or terrible. I'm actually going to keep the Mind Visions and worry about Shifter Zerus later. But we're going to go by the old priest adage of people are only going to put good cards in their decks, so we want to take their cards. And then Shifter Zerus is always going to just move around, so he may give us what we need eventually. But you know we were sure as hell going to Mind Vision. Let's scout here. So, oh, Naturalize. This is a Mill Druid, probably. Oh, it is a Mill Druid. Can we mill the Mill Druid? Oh, this is like I said, it's nice to see. I am never mad when someone plays a mill deck. I gotta be honest here. But now we know that now we know we can play his deck kind of against him. And as long as we don't give him anything to drop, we'll be okay. So we can... At least this isn't like the other one where they just get the infinite Coldlight out stuff. So now he knows what our hand is. Oh no. Too bad, so sad. So I just try and play fun and someone else wants to play mill. Wah. Okay. Let's see if we can out-mill the mill. Okay, so there's a second Coldlight. I'm not going to give him anything to naturalize. So there's his Coldlight.
My hand is too full.
Is he actually... He's going to natural... Oh, it's destroy a minion. I thought it was destroy opponent's minion. No, I'm losing all these legendaries. Alright. That could be good. That could be good. That could be hilarious. That one's going to do absolutely nothing. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and just double mind vision. We're going to play this nice and slow. Like I said, use his deck against him. We don't have any 1-drops, unfortunately. So let's just heal ourselves. Our hero power is going to be so important here.
Hand is too full.
Alright, so where are we at right now?
Hand is too
Okay,
full.
so there's another shifter gone. We got a few naturalizes. We're down to 11 cards, so we need to make him draw a little bit. Such a weird matchup. Alright. And naturalize. You thought you had the mirror match under control, didn't you? Let's hear. So you're down to 10, I'm down to 9. What I need to be getting is more naturalizes here. Let's be honest. Oh no, he's actually going to hit me. Alright.
Hand is too full.
So I'm getting all the cold lights right now. This is going to put me in fatigue. Let's do one more mind vision. I really want to get a second naturalize here. Oh, we got it. Good. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. I hate that because I didn't grab a naturalize here, that I'm going to have to wait. Because this is the kind of card I want to play. Well, we can draw a shifter as well. We are just 1 mana off. So this is nice. It's just like, I have my cards here. I'm not even really using them. We just... Mind Vision turns out to be the more powerful card here.
My hand is too full.
Now we get to have a fatigue off, right? Right?
Of cards.
This is gonna be good. Alright. So there's my fatigue damage. Alright, Shield Armorsmith, Corehound, Junkbot, Behemoth. These are all things that I don't really want. Twilight Drake is okay. I kind of only want to drop these Coldlight Oracles when it will actually kill my opponent. It's just unfortunate that I got way more Oracles than Coldlights because he's ahead on fatigue right now. And he may be able to burst me next turn. So, Shifter Zaroost, you did not save me. So he's at 3 fatigue. He's going to be able to bump me up for more. And I don't have any more Mind Vision, so I feel like I could have done so much better with that. But that's okay. So, more damage, more damage. So we're equal on fatigue right now. Can I get him into a draw? Alright. Oh no! That other naturalize. Oh well. So I should have... Well, if I just cold lighted there, then he would have done that. Oh well. Still fun to use your opponent's strategy against you. Or against them. But that's the Brawl. Like I said, there's a lot of different options, varieties, things you can do. It's still up for a few days. This one's very popular, so I'm sure it'll be on a repeat at some point. But thanks for watching. Tell me some combos that you may have used that maybe didn't get featured here. And yeah, hope to see you in game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.